I am gay. Or am I? JK, yeah, I don't like vagina. Hi, how's it going? Today I'm going to be talking about my gay upbringing and my coming out story. And I'm going to be answering a couple questions about what it's like being gay and what gay life is about and what to expect and just my experience. So it's actually my coming out anniversary tomorrow, February 14th, 2022. It's going to be the 4th year I've been out to the world. And my gosh, my life has changed. I've learned a lot, experienced a lot. Yeah, just going to talk about it. Hey, sir, can you tell me, what is your zodiac sign? Thank you. Did you hear that? He's a Scorpio. Sounds about right. Excuse me, sir. This is my seat. Can you scoot? I have something better for you. Is that better? He said thank you. For one, I didn't choose to come out. It was actually a mistake by me. And we're gonna take a look and analyze that mistake I made that led me to basically out myself. I was at my friend's house and I was like, Mom, I'm gonna spend the night at my friend's house. And I was, until I was like, fuck it, I want to go to a guy's house that's 40 minutes away. My mom's not gonna find out. So I had my plan set and I was super stoked. But one little tiny issue that I had is that my car engine light was on. It didn't have air conditioner or heat, and it started shaking. Now this wasn't a problem for me because, I was gonna get that bread. I was gonna get that bread no matter what it took. I was gonna get it. Eventually I made it to his house with a shaky ass car. I don't know what was wrong with it. I made it. So I'm at this guy's house. He's cool. He's a cool guy. And at this point I'm like, oh yeah, I'm here. My mom doesn't know. She's not gonna find out. This is gonna be a good night. No, it didn't. Let's get on, okay? So we're getting high. We're getting drunk. We're partying. We're having fun. We're hanging out. Two step bros hanging out. So as I'm laying in bed with him, takes a look at his phone. And this is like a couple hours I've been here. He looks at his phone. There's a number calling him. And it's my mom's phone number. I start to panic. I'm like, how the hell is my mom calling this guy's phone number? So I quickly call my mom back and I tell her to, don't worry about it. And she knows where I am because she had my location, which I forgot about. Of course, the sneaking out 101. If you have your location shared with anyone, unshare it. Unless you think you're meeting someone that's going to eat your face. And if you want to hear more about people eating other people's faces, go check out my other YouTube channel. I talk about true crime. It's pretty cool. Link in the description. So she had my location. She knows where I am. I call her. I'm like, hey, don't worry about it. This guy's... I didn't say guy, actually. I was like... I told her, I'm at a girl's house. Just leave me alone. And she's like, oh, hell no. Get your ass home right now, or you're going to get a spanking. And I'm like, fuck. This was so embarrassing. I was like, I'm sorry. I have to go home. I'm still in high school, you fucking predator. Thank God I'm 18 because you would go to jail. Basically, that's what I told him. Just kidding. My mom was like, no, I don't want you to stay. I was like, oh, I'll just stay here. I was like, I'm high. Can I just stay here? She's like, fuck no. Get your ass home right now, puto. And I was like, okay, mama, I'm going home. At like 2 a.m., I'm driving home in my car that doesn't have any air conditioning or heat. And mind you, it's raining outside. So it's freaking cold, and my car is shaking with the engine light on. It's shaking. It was terrifying. I was high, and then under all these conditions, I was like, what the fuck am I doing? I was like, what shit in the universe did I do to bring me to this moment? So I was literally in the car driving like Nice weather we're having, huh? While it's raining, while my car's shaking, while my engine light's on, while I'm high. It was just a horrible situation. Yeah, then I got home and I just went up to my room. My parents didn't say anything to me. I just went up to my room like a good boy. Because I didn't do nothing wrong. So the next day, my mom's like, okay, are we going to talk about what the fuck happened to you last night? And I was like, sure. Let's go talk about this over donuts. I don't know if I said donuts or coffee or something, but my mom doesn't drink coffee, and at that time I didn't drink coffee either. So I think donuts, I was like, let's go talk over some donuts. So my mom's like, okay, let's go. So we didn't end up getting donuts. We stopped in the Target parking lot. And mind you, they don't have any donuts besides the prepackaged ones. Do you guys know they started selling like Krispy Kreme donuts at... Where they start selling it? Was it Walmart, Target, or Winco? I forgot. Krispy Kreme is so overrated. I've had it once in my life and never again. It sucks. So we're in the Target parking lot and I tell her, Mom, this is what happened. I went to a guy's house and I'm gay. And my mom was shook. She was like, oh my God, no way. Thankfully, she approved. So I told her the story of like what happened. The only thing she didn't approve with was who the guy was, which I understand. Don't think I'm gonna get into that much detail, but yeah, he was older. I married a 36-year-old. I like older men. That's who I am. Another video I can make, so. What the fuck? So next thing is I had to come out to my dad. And I did. And thankfully, he approved. So I'm gay to my parents. This was January 27th, 2019. That was the day when I told my parents I was gay. And if you guys remember, I told you that I came out to the world on February 14th. That was my Instagram post that I made public. I'm gay. Pretty cool. I tried to recreate Logic. He was one of my favorite artists at the time. Still is one of my favorite artists. I recreated a photo of his, a iconic photo. And I was like, fuck it. I'm gay. If you got a problem with it, suck my dick. I have a request for everyone that's watching. Go to my Instagram, find my coming out post, and type banana. Just the word banana. The fruit. No, it's not a fruit. It's a berry. Banana's berry. Type banana, and I will know you're from this video. So yeah, that's my coming out story. I came out to my friends before my parents, just because, I don't know, I thought my friends were more important, but I remember the day that I told my parents, because, you know, parents are family's most important. Your parents are important too. I came out to a lot of people in high school before my parents, so I gradually told like each and every one of my friends. I feel like I'm too high. I feel like I'm as high as the day I went to that guy's house. No, I'm just kidding. I don't smoke anymore. Thanks, anxiety. All in all, I didn't decide to come out. I did decide to come out as soon as I left my friend's house. Basically, I did decide to come out, just not on my own terms, on my dumb little boy brain's terms. That's when I came out. Yeah. So when I was in the musical, I did a musical, by the way. It was fun. It was amazing. I loved it. One of the best times of my life. I was surrounded by gay people. And I was already gay before this. I was gay way before this. This is only when I found out my true potential of being gay and how great it is if you can just be yourself. And so I was surrounded by all these gay little musical boys and girls, and I was like, come here. I said, these are my people. I want to be just like them. I want to lead them into battle and come out victorious. And that's what I did. I came out to everyone. Everyone in like a 2-week span. I wasn't in front of everyone like, hey guys, I'm fucking gay. I told each and every one of them individually. Well, the ones I liked. I mean, there's some people that I was like, don't talk to me, don't touch me, don't breathe the same air as me. You are weird. And there's a reason you're a musical kid, so bye. So I basically came out to people individually, and yeah, I felt like it was right. No one outed me. No one was like, oh, there's like this one girl, she was like, hey, I know your secret. And I was like, what? She was like, I'm not gonna say. I was like, bitch, you fucking better tell me. And if it is what I think it is, I'm gonna have to cut your brakes. I'm just kidding. I didn't do that. But yeah, I just felt like I was myself during musical. It was a great time. It was the best time of my life. And it like inspired me to become myself and break me out of the so-called shell we're all living in. People tell me to this day, you need to come out of your shell. I'm like, I already came out once. Why the fuck do I need to do it again? But yeah, sealed my fate on coming out by leaving my friend's house. Learned a lesson that I'm never gonna put forth anyways. Next question. I don't know what I'm saying. So I basically already said, like, my mom and dad, they approved. My friends, they approved. But, like, some friends, I will never forget their reaction. One of my best friends I told during homeroom, and, you know, I was a little boy. I talked about gay stuff all the time. Like, oh, I'm gonna suck that dick. But, yeah, I told him, and he was like, oh, I had no idea. And I was like, how the fuck did you not know? I felt like I showed so many signs. So, and another best friend of mine in high school actually didn't like gays. And I was like, okay, I'll just write you a letter, because if you don't like me after this, I don't have to see you or have to know your response to who I am. So I ended up writing him a letter, giving it to him on his bed and before he got home, basically, I broke into his house, stole a couple biscuits, pet his dog, and put the letter underneath his pillow like the Tooth Fairy. And he texted me, and he was like, dude, that's awesome. Like, we're bros. Like, I don't fucking care. Let's fucking go wakeboarding, bro. I was like, okay, cool. Glad you're not homophobic towards me. Thanks. Least he can do. And then my bestest friend of all time, I sat down on his bed, confronted him, and I was like, I'm gay. And he had no idea. And he was like, what the fuck? He was like, I'm so proud of you, bro. And I was like, damn, I felt that shit. You know, this is who I am, and this is what my life brought me to be. So, yeah. And those were all my friends at the time. They, you know, some people don't stay in your life, but at the time, when I was 18 and figuring out who I was. So, sir, anything you want to say to the video one last time before you take a nap? He's a little camera shy. Sorry. So, for this video, I'm just going to answer one more question. And that question is, how has my life changed? The question is, and oh my god, it has changed so much. So right after I came out, I felt the most confidence I've ever felt in my entire life. I thought I was the shit. And I was. I was just pretty shit. I was stinky, like some big old pile of cat shit. And it's changed in other ways too. You know, if you didn't know, I'm married to a man. That's fucking nuts. Let's go. I have 6 wonderful cats because of it. I have a dog because of it. And I've never felt as much freedom as this. I could be myself, do what I want, have interests that I want, and just not hide anymore. And it's just amazing. It's the feeling, I can't describe it. It's just amazing. When I came out, I felt like I can breathe for the very first time. And if you don't know how that feels, then I don't know how that feels either, but like that's how I felt. Which I know how it feels because that's how I felt. I'm not Bill Nye the Science Guy. Inertia is a property of matter. When I came out, I was free to explore the interest I had. Interest like type of men. And if I like certain stuff. You sicko, I'm not talking about that kind of stuff. I'm talking about if I like, you know, drag, makeup, whatever. Turns out I don't like makeup and I'm not that femme, but Drag Race, fucking love that shit. Shout out RuPaul. So my advice for coming out is to be true to yourself, because once you're true to yourself, you could finally find who you are. And since coming out, I've found who I am. I'm a little gay boy that lives in a small little town with a gay little husband a gay little cat. I mean, they're not. My cats aren't gay. I don't know what they are. They're all fixed, so they're all virgins. This is another part of my life that has changed. That's me, if you don't know. That guy right there, that freaking, oh my god, that butchy man right there is my husband. We married. That's what husbands do. Pooh. He's my best friend, and I love him. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Love yourself. That's one of the major things that has happened in my life since I've came out. And I'm so glad I did, because there's no other way I would live life without him. It's really just like unreal how my life has changed, and I would not change a single bit about it. I'm happy with where I'm at right now, and I'm happy where I'm heading. Straight down to hell because I'm gay. No, I'm just kidding. But anyways, if you guys like this video, please like the video. That you like the video because you like the video, because of the video that you like the video. Please like the video. That was a fucking lot. And if you have any questions, drop it in the comment section below. I would love to hear and answer any question that you guys have. And I have a quiz for you. If you guys can guess how many boyfriends I had before my husband, I'll give you guys a thumbs up. I'll give you guys something. I don't know. If you guys can guess it, let me hear. Let me see. Some people might think I'm a hoe, but in reality, I'm not. Anyways, guys, that is it. I'm going to be answering some more questions in a different video, but this is just my coming out story and a few questions to follow that. So I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, boo. But wait. So, if you subscribe, you become one of my boos. And my boos, they're super sick. I can always count on them. If you want to be one of my boos, all you gotta do is subscribe. It's free. And if you subscribe and become one of my boos, you get an extra farewell. What more do you want in life? Goodbye, boos. Farewell and safe travels.